Hello. So, instead of sleeping because I was just about to go to sleep or watch some YouTube or read, which I really wanted to do, I've been wanting to do it for a whole week. And now that I have the chance, I don't do it for some reason. That's how things work sometimes. But yeah, um, I guess sleeping is not on my productive things to do. So, I just wanted to make a video. I was just noticing how tired I feel now. Um, I mean, yeah, like suddenly I finished work and my energy went to the floor. And I just looked it up and it makes sense because of all the week, 5 days being like fight or flight. And maybe not fight or flight, but by the way, my English I think has been worse since I started working speaking all English for big part of the day, like the 8 hours of my job work on my shift. um yeah, I think it has gotten worse for some reason. I don't know why. I realized I don't care about my accent. Like I have my accent. I don't want to sound like if I'm American. Like I'm never going to sound as if I'm American. um I accept that, and I don't want, yeah, like before I used to want to sound as native as possible, as if English was my first language, but it isn't. I know that English can be your first language and still have an accent. Like there's so much people in the world that speak English. English is not my first language. Obviously, Spanish, from Mexico. I mean, yeah, with the accent of Mexico. And yeah, I've just accepted it. I don't care if with the people that I talk to at work I can hear my accent. I'm proud of my accent. I don't, again, as I said, I don't want to sound American or from any other country. I am Mexican and I'm proud of that. I don't want to hide my accent anyways. um yeah, I don't know, I don't have any specific topic to talk about, but yeah, regarding the thing that I was saying about the energy drop. So yeah, I clocked out, and yeah, suddenly my energy went down to the floor. I took my dog for a very brief walk, and also my brain has been foggy today. During work I was like, my words wouldn't come out, or I would say things wrong during the calls during work. And yeah, I guess, I don't know, my brain is getting used to being on, like, almost 100% of the time while working. um and yeah, I looked it up, and the energy drop after, like, in a Friday night or a Friday evening after working for 5 days straight, is common because after always having on mind that, oh, I have to do this, or always being checking the clock. Like, I wake up and I check the clock because I need to get up earlier enough, early enough, yes, early enough to go running. And then I need to come back home early enough to be able to clock in at time. And then I need to check my time when I take my breaks. I need to take my time when I take my fucking lunch time. Check the time to make sure that I'm eating fast enough. And all of that, you're always checking the time, and you're not really relaxed per se. You're always having in mind, like, oh, I have to, you have to keep in mind the time for something, you know? And now that it's Friday night, I don't really have anything like super important to do tomorrow. I'm planning on taking my dog for a actual walk to an actual dog park. Uh, which is okay. I'm not complaining about that. I enjoy taking her, and I love to see her run around and all of that. But yeah, that's 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 what I wanted to say. And yeah, this was the first week of January. It's still not done yet, but it was the first work week of January 2026. Maybe that's why it felt so heavy or saturated, because I think everything work wise is almost always busy, the first week, if it, especially if you work like in admin or something with like office stuff or whatever. But yeah, or school or something like that. So yeah, I'm not complaining. Like I know it's work, but still, like, I can help but think sometimes, like, it's not really the fact that I'm working that I feel kind of like down sometimes about. It's mostly that I'm what's the word, like, I'm trading per se my time for money. And but I know that if I'm not working and I have time, I'm not going to be able to enjoy that time that I'm have now. So it's like I was looking for a job and then I found a job. Like, if you're unemployed, you don't have money to enjoy that time. And if you are employed, you don't have time to enjoy your time and your money or whatever. It doesn't always work like that. You can make the time to enjoy it and whatnot. But sometimes you can't help but have those kind of thoughts. And yeah, maybe because emotionally this last week I haven't been feeling great, but hopefully I get out of that slump, and next Monday I feel a little better. Still, I'm proud of myself for going training this week. I mean, I went Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I was going to go today, but I decided to rest because this is the only day of the week that I'm gonna be able that I was able to sleep in, yes, like to wake up a little later, because tomorrow, well, aside from Monday, on Monday I rested today because I had a 15 kilometers race on Sunday, which I'm not complaining about. That was fucking great. But I needed my body to rest, so I didn't train on Monday. And then, but yeah, because tomorrow I'm going to wake up early to take my dog for a walk, and I need to do that early to because the sun comes out like at 7 a.m. So um I don't want to get sunburned. I don't want her to burn her paws. And yeah, so yeah. And yeah, tomorrow I have to wake up early, and on Sunday I need to wake up early as well because I have another race. So, and again, I'm not complaining. Like, I know I could say like, oh, I'm not going to wake up early because, oh, I just, or whatever. I know no one is going to make me do these things, but I just wanted to enjoy one day to wake up a little later, sleep a little more. I try to wake up to sleep early, to be able to sleep my 8 hours, and I think I've achieved that. I think my body is already used to sleeping. Like at 9:30 I'm already sleepy, and by 10 I'm like, I need to go to sleep. Like if I'm still awake at 10 p.m., like I'm like, okay, you need to go to sleep. And I don't even use my phone that much unless I'm reading on my phone, because I read on my phone sometimes, depends on the book that I'm reading. Right now I'm reading My Friends by Frederick Beckman, something like that. Like My Friends is a popular author, and I'm really liking it. I started yesterday and I can't wait. Like, that's the book. No, did I start it yesterday? No, I didn't start it yesterday. I think I started it 2 days ago. And yeah, and I wish I had it in the physical book, and I'm trying to contain myself from buying physical books because they're not cheap. um I got some secondhand ones, um but I don't have a lot of options of, like, in my city, to get secondhand books that, like, in English, or the books that I want to read, like contemporary fiction and all of that, or a little more modern books. So I just read on my phone and like ebooks. And yeah, I just wish I had a little more physical books, but that's okay. I'm enjoying it in either way. And and yeah, I think that's it. This was, I don't know. This was just a rumble, and that's okay. Just going to lay down now, and I might sleep. No, I'm not going to sleep because it's too late to take a nap. So I'm just going to lay down and gonna try to read and not fall asleep. And if I'm too sleepy, I might watch a video or something that keeps my brain a little more active. I don't know. I mean, the book is not relaxing relaxing or anything, but it's sometimes just reading, like, I don't know, like, shuts my brain off for a second and makes me sleepy, or it relaxes me, which makes me sleepy. So yeah, I finished today. Well, this week I finished None of Them Were Left by Agatha Christie. It was okay, but I'm enjoying much more My Friends right now. So it's really really wholesome, and it's funny, and I'm like 17% in that book. So, and the cover lies to you. Like, if you see the cover, you would think that it's like a very coming of age, like kind of young adult book, and maybe it is. I'm not sure if that's a category of the listing of the book online, but I'm a 26-year-old woman. I mean, I'm not old, I know, but you know, it's I'm enjoying it pretty much, very much, and it's not like, yeah, if you're an adult, you can read that. Um, so yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna go now, and my face. Well, I don't think you can see it very well in the camera, but I looked at myself in the mirror, like, I don't know, an hour ago, and I was like, damn, you're looking a little rough. Like, you're looking tired, girl. Um, I always think of this. I cannot help it. I was looking for a job, and then I found a job. Well, you got your job?